All right, so here's a quick calculator that we use with our clients. So right now, it has your monthly ad spend, leads generated, jobs closed, but these are the numbers that really matter most. The CPL is something that agencies and people love to throw around, like, oh, my cost per lead is $10. That's cool. Doesn't really matter, and I'll show you why. The numbers that we track internally with the agency, with our clients, is the cost per booked estimate and the CAC, which is the cost per closed job. And these two are numbers that matter the most over anything. Now, typically, for this example, we use around $2,000 in ad spend. Typically, we start around that $1,500 to $3,000 range. It really just depends on the area and the market and the aggressiveness. So monthly ad spend $2,000, leads generated. So we'll do one like 40 to 60 leads typically. Could see something like that. Qualified book estimates. This is where even if we have, let's say, 5 a week, which is a little ambitious for that. Jobs closed, about 2 per month. Average job value, let's say about $45,000. I know there's going to be someone, oh, I closed a $180,000 kitchen. Cool, but your average is still $45,000 because that's an outlier. You do that once a year. So right now, cost per lead, $33. Not too shabby. Cost per booked estimates, $100. So it's costing you $100 just to sit down with someone or walk in their house or just be at the table. So sit downs. And then right now, your CAC is $1,000. So that's where I would always ask, would you spend $1,000 if it got you $45,000? So the answer should 100 times always be yes. Now here's your return on ad spend is 45x. So basically for this example, for every dollar spent, you're closing $45 in remodeling work, which is a good win. Really good. So a good healthy cost for booked estimate for remodelers around that $1 million to $3 million is roughly around that 150. I would say even to like 350 range as well. And then here's a little line. So if estimates book jobs, but jobs don't close, the leakage in the sales process, not the leads. And this is where people need to really hammer down on. And this is where we hold our clients accountable to, because we'll ask exactly their sales process, what's going on, follow-ups, things like that. But anyway, this is where a lot of people will always say, hey, well, my other guys bring in 100 leads a month. Great, but how many jobs do they bring in? Oh, well, 2. Cool, well, that doesn't really change here, the CAC or the cost per book estimate. Now, what we like to focus on is more quality. So let me ask you this. If we bring in 10 leads and then you get 5 booked estimates from that, if I were to tell you that on the phone, you'd probably say, oh, that's too low, blah, blah, blah. But say you close 2 jobs from that. So your cost per book estimate is $400, but your CAC, the ones that you actually close, is still $1,000. And your return on ad spend is the same. Close rate is very high. And same thing here. And your cost per lead is high. So if I were to flaunt this on social media, wherever, and say, hey, our cost per lead is $200, people would usually laugh at that. But this is the number that we want to focus on. So this is just a quick numbers, quick calculator. I'll throw a link to this in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, just mess with this a little bit. This is what we like to show our clients on calls or even monthly when we go over our monthly calls. And these are the numbers that are actually working. So if you want to go ahead and follow, where I'm going to be dumping some more stuff like this, try to do it weekly. And then, so if you want to go ahead and get some more info like this, I'll be trying to drop videos weekly on this exact structure, same format, things like that.